Hello, 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 and welcome to today's episode of Her Version. The Her Version podcast is dedicated to sharing stories of struggle and triumph, a platform that allows individuals to tell their truth in order to inspire and uplift others. For those of you that are new to this podcast and like content like this, make sure you hit that subscribe button. Make sure you follow, like, and share. I am your host, Sabrina Victoria. Let's jump right in. Hello, and thank you for joining us today for this episode of Her Version. The Her Version platform is built on storytelling and the understanding that many times our greatest learning experiences come from listening to other people's stories. Today, I am speaking with an amazing woman named Betsy Abrams. Betsy is the founder of Five Wellbeing, which has raving reviews on all platforms I checked as being a world-class experience in the world of spas. I literally, while going through this, I'm going off script a little bit. When I was going through your reviews, I was like, I need to go to this place.
You totally do. You need to come.
For real. I'm checking plane tickets. I'm like, is it worth it just for a spa day? I don't know. But it looks amazing. Really does. Everything you would expect from a spa and so much more. Betsy has experimented with many methods of self-care in her lifetime, but it was not until the passing of her husband from pancreatic cancer that she uncovered a real need for nurturing our culture. Today, we are going to be talking about life, lost love, self-care, and the importance of following your heart and letting the universe guide you. Welcome, Betsy.
Thank you, Sabrina.
When you were talking about your daughter, you emphasized the difference between solo and single. What does that mean?
So, for me, as a sole parent, I don't have I'm not divorced. I don't have a husband that I can say, hey, you've got her for the weekend. I'm going to go away. Or, it's like I'm 24/7 and I'm still single parent, but I really define it as a sole parent because I don't have another person to help me with the parenting. On one hand, I'm grateful that I was able to raise my daughter on my own because then you don't have the conflict of the other parent.
Yes.
So there is that. But it's not been, I won't say it's been hard, but I will say that there's times that, I wish I had another person to bounce something by or what have you, but
Yeah.
so far so
Now,
good though.
are you saying solo or soul, like
Soul.
SOL?
Soul, like a single soul, like
Soul.
SOLE.
I've never heard of that before.
Yeah. Yeah.
And you're totally right. I've gone into conversations about that before, how single moms, or now you're saying soul, get this bad, when you go into it, you're kind of like, oh, dang it, I don't have somebody. But if you look at the flip side of it, which is what you're saying, it's so true because the conflict between two people can sometimes be so heavy. And
Yeah.
I was a single mom, but like I got to make all the rules. There wasn't any, and that's awesome. No offense to anybody who's married or like in co-parenting situations, but it is, what's nice.
It is kind of the silver lining. And, I
Yeah,
mean, I will say I
exactly. Thank you.
have a great relationship with my daughter and
Yeah.
I'm grateful for that,
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah.
You have to look at that. You have to look at the benefits of your situation, no matter what
Yeah.
it is. And that is one of them.
Mm-hmm.
That is
Yeah.
one of them.